Emwan twasakula mwane chingoloshi mwane nguna mitambula mosena kuchinangwilo chetu cha lelo chatikumbila lelo chikaho mulikumbila lelo natuyena kutala vivumo vya mazu takutala vivumo vya mazu chipwe vya basona. We're going to look at sounds, you know. In English we have the alphabet. In these other languages like Luvale, we have sounds. So these are sounds that helps us to know how to pronounce words and how to write. Yeah, man, how to write. So, of course, these languages, they're similar. That's the good part with African languages. They're similar, how we write, and you know, the sound itself can enable you or can give you a hint on how to write a certain word, just how the word sounds. So even in Luvale, we have sounds that we're going to look at, and also we have to look at the exceptions. You know, in Luvale, we don't how do I put it? In English, we have letters that we have 26 letters, but in Luvale we have different sounds, and we have sounds that don't exist in Luvale. So those are things that are going to look at today. Chikaho vikona tia kutala mkumbi la lelo vivumo vya mazu chipwe vivumo vya basona. Allow me to share the screen. Emwan, takumona, can we see?
You can see.
Twasakula, man. Twasakula. Yeah, so here, these are sounds that we have in Luvale. Of course, I'm going to give you most of the sounds that we have in Luvale. So in Luvale, vowels in Luvale, we call them Miangana Javasona. Vowels in Luvale, we call them Miangana Javasona. The vowels in Luvale, we call them Miangana Javasona. Literally translated as the king of letters. If you are to translate this directly, it will mean the king of letters. So these are the kings of letters. Vowels in Luvale, Miangana Javasona. Miangana, this is the king or kings of letters. So, of course, we have the same vowels. We share the same vowels like English. We have E, E, I, O, U. A, E, O, U. This is how we pronounce them. A, E, I, O, U. There's even a song that we used to sing in those when we are in school. They used to say A, E, O, U. Vasona jetu twavazanga chikuma. Vasona jetu. So we have A, E, O, U. Then we come to the sounds now. These vowels, when they are combined with other letters, they make the sounds. Of course, we are going to see how they sound, and also to make a difference with other sounds, with other how they sound in other languages. Like say maybe the common languages we have, maybe Bemba, Nyanja, Lunda, Kikaonde, Lozi, Tonga. We're going to see how the similarities and also the differences. So vivumo, the sounds or consonants. Vivumo vya Miangana, vivumo vya Basona. So F in Luvale is called F. Yeah, it's F. It sounds F. The sound is F. So when F is is combined with a, it makes the fa sound. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Then we have the ha, the H sound. The H sound is ha, the ha sound. So we have ha, he, he, ho, who. Ha, he, ho, who. Then we have the J sound. The J sound. We have the ja, je, ji, jo, ju. You know, we have to pay attention because we might be tempted to say ja, je, ji, jo, ju. No, we don't have that, the J sound. We have the ja. The G itself only sounds as ja. So we can even have a word, a fly. A fly is called Gigi. A fly. Gigi. So Gigi, when we have G and G, we make this a word, Gigi, a fly. Then ja, je, ji, jo, ju. The sound is ja, je, ji, jo, ju, not ja. The G sound is different from the way it is in English. Then we have the K sound. The K sound, we have the actually on the G, we have two sounds there. I'll bring the other one. We have on the G, we have the ja, je, ji, and also the nja. That's why maybe you hear njamba. Njamba, if you've come across twins in Luvale, you hear, we call them njamba. There's one called njamba. That's a J also, but a J with another letter combined with a vowel, they make the nja sound. So we have, with G, we can form the ja, je, ji, jo, ju, and the nja, jen, jin, jon, ju with a G, letter G. Then we come to K. K is K in Luvale. The sound is K. We have but now we have to pay attention that the K, we have two Ks, two sounds for K. We have the light K and the deep K. That one will come, I'll show you also, but we have to have that in advance, know that in advance. On the K, we have the two sounds. We have the light K, the way it is here, ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Then you have the deep K, which is ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. We're going to have H with K with H, they make this deep sound. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. We can have an example. Maybe Messi in Luvale is keke. So you find the first K is the deep K, the K-H-E. Then the last sound is the light K, which is K. So we have keke. Then we can also have another word is kaka, your grandparent. Kaka, grandparent. Kaka, meaning the first is ka, the deep K, and the last is ka, kaka. And in many cases, when these two are together, it so happens that the deep one with the deep sound it becomes first, then the light sound goes like follows. So the deep sound comes first, then the light sound follows. So we have to put that in. Of course, there are always exceptions, but in many cases, that's how it is. Keke, haka, M1. Then we come to L. L, L. The sound is the same. The sound is the same. La, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. La, le, li, lo, lu. Lulu, lulu, M1. Lulu, lufunda, and all that. Then we come to ma, M sound. The M sound, ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. We can make a word from here. Mama, mother, mama, mother, mama, mother. Mama. So mama, ma, me, mi, mo, mu. We can mother, mama is that sound. Then we can nana. Na, the N sound is the same N sound. It's N sound. So we have na, ne, ni, no, nu. Nu. In Mbunda, in Luchaji, mother is called Nana. 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 Pay attention to the pronunciation. Nana. So we can have Nana to make Nana. Nana meaning mother in Luchaji. Then for P, P sound as well, it's P sound. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. On the letter P, we have to also pay attention that P also, we have light P and deep P. So this is just P, the light P. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. But we also have a deep sound, which is ha, ha, where you're going to see it will be P and H, P and H, P and H to make this deep sound. Pa, pa, pako, 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 pako. Pa, pa and pa. We're going to look at the deep sound also as we go on. Pasakula one, do we have any clarification? Do you need any clarification? Or we go to another session, to another slide. Pasakula man. Ngekuli bihula. Emwan.
Mulongeshi, can I ask?
Mwane. All right. Yes, you are.
When you pronounce when you say vivumo, you say vivumo, but I can see V there.
Okay.
Yeah, is it vivumo or vivumo? Why is the other V pronounced differently?
All right. Thank you so much. That's a very good observation, Mr. Banda. Yeah. The first thing that we have to understand is that in every language there are always exceptions. There are always exceptions. That's I can guarantee you. In every language there are always few exceptions where they sound ambiguous. But now in this case, the V, when we are going to look at the V sound, we find that in Luvale, V then sound as V. We pronounce it as V. So we find that that's why Luvale, it's not Luvale. No. The V is Va. It carries the Va sound. Va, ve, vi, vo. Va, ve, vi, vo. But now there's this exception where when it comes to VU, it now carries the V sound. I can't really explain, but this is just an exception that we have in Luvale. And I wanted to highlight that when we come to the V sound. So these other letters, va, ve, vi, vo, but when it comes to VU, it makes the VU sound. The V now comes out as V, the sound in English. So we find maybe in words like Chavuma, we've heard of Chavuma, the district Chavuma. There's VU, Chavuma. So it's not as, we don't call it Chavuma. No, it's Chavuma. I think maybe, yeah. Then we have Ren, Vula. It's VU, Vula. It's not Vula, no, Vula. So, yeah, that's something that you just have to actually accept and accommodate. Yeah, that's what I can just say. So this VU sound is V. It carries the sound V. Thank you. Bata banda hanahi. Yes, Mr. Banda.
No, I'm okay. I don't know what
right.
Hanali is, but I'm okay.
No, I said Hanahi. Hanahi meaning, is it clear? Is it clear? Hanahi. It's like, is it clear?
Oh, M1.
Aha, twasapira one. Let's quickly go to another slide. One. So we saw we've already tackled the P sound, which is pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. These are one letter sound. One letter sound plus a vowel. Then they make this sound. Then we have S. S in Luvale is S. S in Luvale is S. Sa, se, si, so, su. Sa, se, si, so, su. So my name, Salipako, meaning sa. It carries the A sound. So we don't have complications with that. If we know the A sound, we are okay. We are okay to go. Sa, se, si, so, su. Then we come to T sound. We come to the T sound. Da, de, ti, to, do. Da, de, ti, to, do. And we can even actually have a word here. The sound, and also with T, we have to pay attention. With T, we also have a deep T. We have also a deep T, where mostly these deep sounds are formed when they're combined with another letter, like maybe another letter then with a vowel. They exist 3 letters, maybe 2 letters and a vowel. Then they make this deep sound. And in many cases, you are going to learn that H makes this deep sound in most cases. Because when K is combined with H, it forms a deep sound. When K is combined with with other letters, with T, like in this case, it will form the ta, te, ti, to, tu. But in this case, it's the light T, ta, te, ti, to, tu. So we have to get the difference. Ta, te, ti, to, tu, and ta, te, ti, to, tu. We can even actually have an example here, which is data, father, data. Data is father. Data is father. Data, just this, data, this, just data, father. Mama, mother. Kaka, grandparent. Hey, Mr. Banda, we have now come to the V sound. The V sound. So in Luvale, the V sound, just like I've already explained, V sound in Luvale sounds like va, the va sound. Maybe we can, like the way it is in Bemba and other languages in Zambia, find that the va sound comes when there's a B sound. The B, just the B sound to them is va, va. But now that same sound, which is B sound for our friends, other languages, in Luvale, we use the V sound. So hence we're going to have the pronunciation as va, ve, vi, vo, vu. Va, ve, vi, vo, vu, or vu. Yeah, vu, but when we're just doing it, that's like the way it is, va, ve, vi, vo, vu. But now when this vu, which is when it is combined with other letters, it makes the sound of vu. Yeah, so that's an exception. But when I just hear the way it is, va, ve, vi, vo, vu, we don't say vu, no. But when this vu sound is combined with the letters, it becomes vu. Then we have the wa sound, the wa. W sound. The W sound is the same as va, wa, we, wo, wu. There's no any exception here. Wa, we, wo, wu. Clear as that. Simple as that. Then ya. Ya sound also. Ya sound. Ya, ye, yi, yo, you. Ya, ye, yi, yo, you. Ya, ye, yi, yo, you. It makes this sound, the ya sound, And we can actually have a word here, yaya. So when we just combine yaya, this just yaya, it meaning elder brother or elder sister. Yaya Wapweo, my elder sister. Yaya Walunga, my elder brother. Yaya, elder, my elder brother, elder sister. Yaya. Here, the W sound, maybe you can form a word, kawa. Kawa is a dog in Luvale. Kawa. The light K, kawa, is kawa, Ka, and wa, they will make kawa. And kawa is a dog in Luvale. Yeah, a dog in Luvale is kawa. Then the Z sound. The Z sound is Z sound. Z sound is Z sound. Za, ze, zi, zo, zu. Za, ze, zi, zo, zu. M1. We can make a word here, zala, hunger, zala. Guna zala. So the Z, A, and L, A, they'll make zala, meaning hunger. Guna zala. I'm hungry. Guna zala. Sakuraman. Do we have any question? Do you have any question? Sakuraman. Thank you so much. We go to another slide. It's M1A. All right. So here, thank you. We are now going to look at these letters, the letters that have the deep sound, to say, that have a deep sound, or we've looked at just a single letter with vowels. But here we're going to look at double letters with vowels. The letter, two letters that they exist together and they make a sound. They're inseparable. They are together, they exist together, they make a sound together. So in this case, firstly, we're going to have the M, the my in English, I can say the my in English. My in English. M-Y. M-Y. And maybe let me give you a hint. In many cases, letters that combine with other letters to make a different sound, H can be combined with another letter to make a sound. Then we have Y, we have Y. Y can be combined with another letter to make a sound. Then these are common ones, and also W. W, Y, and H. These three letters are the ones that mostly combine with other letters to form a different sound. So the MY, mia, mie, mi, mo, mu. Mia, mie, mi, mio, mu. Yeah. So this is this sound. So that's why we can miaka. Yes, we can miaka. The miaka comes from this combination. Miaka, mia, mie, mi, mio, mu. Miaka, miaka, miaka. Yes, miaka. Yes. Miono, miono, miono. This is like the miono is life or lives. That's the plural for mono. Miono. Ni miono yeno ligashiroko. That's lives. Then we have the NW. The nua, nue, nui, nuo, nu. Nua, nue, nui, nuo, nu. This is another combination. Like I already said, it's N and W. So W can be combined with another letter to make a nua. It will sound like NW sound. So like the way it is nua, nue, nui, nuo, nu. So here, as we've seen, nuako, maybe drink. You are superlative of telling someone kunwa. Kunwa is the verb to drink. But if you are commanding someone drink, you say nuako. So we can use this sound here. Nuako. Nuako, you're commanding someone. Nuako. Then we come here to N, Y. NY, they make another sound. So it will be, this sound will be between N and Y. N and Y. N and Y. Meaning nya, nye, nyi, nyo, nyu. Nya, nye, nyi, nyo, nyu. So what do we have? What word can we construct from here? We have nyama, meat. Nyama, meat. That's general meat. Nyama ya ng'ombe, this is beef. Nyama ya ngulu, pork. But just meat, nyama. So this with ma, nyama, they'll make the meat, the nyama, it will be meat. Then in Luvale, let's pay attention. In Luvale, we don't have the B, just the B itself sound. Just B. There's no B sound in Luvale. Just letter B. No. There's no B, just B. No, we don't have that. So the closest sound that we have for B is MB, which is mba, the mba sound. The mba sound, this one here. The mba sound. So how do we pronounce it? We're going to have mba, mbe, mbi, mbo, bu. This is the B sound in Luvale. We don't have just the B sound, just B itself as a letter. One letter, no. We have the mba, mbe, bi, mbo, mbu. This is our B sound in Luvale. This is our B sound in Luvale. Then we come to the C sound. C sound. You're going to find maybe in some let me say ancient books and all that. You're going to find people, maybe they used the C, just C itself, maybe to write chinyama. They'll just be like C, CI. Even maybe if you maybe the Bible, those that have read the Luvale Bible, you find there's this old version of writing where it's C, just C. The chi, it will just be C sound. But the sound, that one actually is done away with. The C sound that we have in Luvale is the H, the CH sound. The CH sound, which is chi, cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Chinyama, 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 chinyemba, chinyemba, chilombo, chilombo. This one, chombo, chombo. Chombo is bush pig, chombo, chombo. So the cho and bo, they'll make the word chombo, bush pig, chombo. Then we come to D sound. The D sound as well, we have to pay attention that we don't have the just D sound, the D sound, no. Instead, in Luvale, we have the D sound, the D sound, not the D sound, the D sound, the D sound. What do we have? We have nda, de, di, do, do. Nda, de, di, do, do. D sound, da, de, di, do, do. Then the same with the D sound. The D sound, we have the D sound and the ndwa sound. The ndwa sound. The ndwa sound comes as a result of combining the D sound and the W sound. So it will be in between the D sound and the W sound, which will be ndwa, ndwe, ndwi, ndwo, duo. Ndwa, ndwa, ndwe, ndwi, duo, duo. So yeah, actually there's you can confuse these two, the do and do and do. And in many cases, there are few words that have this sound, the do sound. There are a few. So mostly you find ndwa, ndwe, ndwi, nduo. Of course, ndu, but I have to make it clear that this ndu sound, there are only a few words that this ndu sound is used. In many cases, we are going to come across the ndu, ndungu, meaning chili, ndungu, chili, ndungu, chili. Then we come to Z. The Z sound, we saw Z sound as za, ze, zi, zo, zu. No more Z sound. But Z, when Z is combined with W, it carries a different sound. The sound will be in between the Z and W. What are we going to have? Zwa, zwe, zwi, zuo, zu. Zwa, zwe, zwi, zuo, zu. Zwa, zwe, zwi, zuo, zu. Then we have the T sound. The T sound, earlier I said we have two T sounds, or more than two actually. But the T sound, we have the deep T sound and the light T sound. We looked at the light T sound, which is ta, te, ti, to, tu. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. But here, we're going to look at the deep sound now. the deep sound of T. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Yeah, this is a deep sound of T. So if we are to construct a word from this, there's a name katutu. Katutu. Like an insect. An insect is called katutu. Katutu. So we are going to see that the ka, then the deep tu, and the light tu at the end. Ka, tu, tu. Ka, tu, tu. Ka, tu, tu. Then we come to V sound. So we have the V sound there, but V also can be combined with other letters. V also can be combined with other letters, meaning we are going to have this one, via, it will be in the V and the Y sound, the Y sound. So it will be via, vie, vi, vio, viu. Via, vie, vi, vio, viu. Yeah. So no, the second one, the correct pronunciation of insect, katutu. What we've written, Mr. Ban, in the chat, katutu. Katutu. So if you've seen, there's the deep T, then the light at the far end. Just like I said, in many cases, these sounds, especially if a deep sound and the light sound are combined together, in many cases you find that the deep sound comes before the light sound. So katutu. It's not katutu. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. M1. Twasaku M1. Do you have questions here before we go quickly to another slide so that we can wrap up for today's class? Do you have questions here? Yeah, unfortunately today the network is bad. Yeah, many people are trying hard to join, but it's not working out. Thank you. Keke. That's correct. That's the correct pronunciation. It's not keke. Keke, that's tasteless. Keke meaning the light too light, the keke, light K, keke, that's tasteless, meaning vyakula keke. You are simply saying the food is tasteless. All right. Let's quickly go to our P sound, the P sound. So the P sound, I said, we have two P sounds. We have the light P, pa, pe, pi, po, pu, and we have the deep P sound, which is pa. You should like you are breathing out air. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Waterfalls in Luvale is called polar. Polar. This one, polar. Polar. That sound, polar. Waterfalls is called polar. Then we have come to kaka, the K, the deep K sound. So we have the ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Then we have the L, W sound. So this sound will be between L and W. Lua, lue, lui, luo, lu. Lua, lue, lui, luo, lu. Yeah. Then we come to the J sound. I said there are two also J sounds. The first one was the ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Now the other J sound is what is here. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. We can derive the word, we can derive a word njamba, elephant, njamba, elephant, meaning this nja and ba, they'll make a word njamba, elephant, njamba. Then we come to F sound. F sound is F sound when it is just F, fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. But when F sound is combined with other letters, the sound changes. It's obvious. The sound changes. Then we come here when it's combined with F, W, it makes fwa, fwe, fui, fuo, fu. Fwa, fwe, fui, fuo, fu. Ifo, relish in Luvale is called ifo. It's not ifo. Ifo is I and this one. Ifo, ifo, relish. Then we come to the NG sound, the NG sound, the NG sound. In Luvale, we don't have the G sound, independent G sound as ga, ge. No, we don't have that sound in Luvale. Instead, the G sound that we have in Luvale is this one, the N combined with G. We have the G sound in Luvale. We don't have the G sound. We have the G sound. The nga, nge, ngi, ngo, ngu. Nga, nga, nge, ngi, ngo, ngu. Ngu. Nga, nge, ngi, ngo, ngu. Ngolo, power, strength, ngolo, ngolo, ngolo. Ngo and lo, they will make ngolo. That's strength or power. Then the same G sound, the G sound, the G sound, yeah, of course, the G sound. We can also combine G with, in many cases, with W. The G sound, the nga sound, it will be combined with W and they'll form ngwa, ngwe, ngwi, ngwo, ngu. Ngwa, ngwe, ngwi, ngwo, ngu. Then what do we have here? What are we going to say? This is a short ngu, ngu. This is a long ngu. So ngwabo, ngwabo, ngwabo kuneza watu. Ngwabo is like a short way of saying they have said. Ngwabo, they have said. Ngwabo malek napo ako hamenya uze. Ngwabo is the ngwabo. Ngwabo is they said. They said. Ngwabo, they said. The L, we already looked at this. Yeah. The Ly sound lia, lie, lie, lio, liu. Then the H also can go with Y. H can also go with Y, meaning here, here, he, hyo, hyu. Here, here, he, hyo, hyu. We have kakahia, fire, kakahia, fire, kakahia. Then quickly, the M also can go with W to make mwa, mwe, mwi, muo, mu. Muono, 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 muono. Mwana, a child. Mwana, a child. Thank you very much. We're going to quickly go to our last slide so that I can let you Fortunate enough, our slides have finished. So, do we have questions? Do you have questions? Do you have questions? Do you have questions? Okay. There's a question in the chat. There's a question in the chat. How do you pronounce the Luvale? All right. That's Luvale. 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 So let me try to see if there was the combination of V, W. I can't see it. I can't see it. So, but the V, when V is combined with W, they make the V sound actually. That's when they make the V sound. So when the V is combined with W, they make the V sound. So you hear voix, voué, vui, vo, vous. Voix, voué, vui, vo, vous. So the way that we've written, we voile. So to mean maize. Yeah, that's maize. We voile. Do you have any other question? Yeah, that's maize. That's maize. We voile. Do you have questions? Do you have questions, Madam Carol? Do you have a question, Madam Doris? Do you have a question, Madam Miriam? Do you have a question, Mr. Banda? Do you have a question before we close our session for today?
No question for me.
Thank you. Others?
I have no question. Maybe just a request.
All right.
Maybe after the lesson, even tomorrow, you just give us some words that have almost similar sounds. For example, where you have NG, then GU, and is it NGW?
Okay,
Yeah, so that we can know which ones will have, which words will have those
such letters, or the syllables or the sounds. Okay, no, that's good. Yeah, we'll try to do that, and of course, that is your task now. I want you to come up with words that, at least any words that, yeah, any words, your favorite words, any words that you know, Luvale, anyone, yeah, you can just write them. Then, yeah, we'll correct the words and all that, the sounds and all that. Yeah, then I'm sure if there are any other questions, yeah, let's hear them.
Kangwechina vula mwata.
Aha, twasakwira mwane mama, twasakwira mwane. Wavule mwane. Yeah, so sorry, apologies for, actually I started the meeting very early so that I think network people have had network challenges. So hopefully maybe after elections things get back to normal. Just like I already mentioned, we are going to tomorrow have our last session for this week, so that we can allow you people, we can allow ourselves to just concentrate and focus on elections. Yeah, then so that you people can also prepare and, yeah, just be be present. Yeah. Then twasakwira mwane ngekulihula, we are always there 24/7 to answer to your questions at the appropriate time. I hope today's lesson was helpful, and yeah, the attendance has been poor due to network connection. Chikaho twasakwira mwane alunga amilame amkisule emwana
Twasakwirira mwata musabalekana wabosene.
wavule mwana wavule.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. Twasakwira mwane chikuma.
Twasakwira kwa mwane musabalekana wa.
Wavule musabalekana wa mwane mama.